Alright, what is up? This is Slow Playthroughs, and I'm here today for another news video on Dragon Ball Fusions for the Nintendo 3DS. So we have confirmation that this game will be releasing on August 4th of this year in Japan. No news so far on the Western release. We don't know if there's going to be an official Western release, but I can say with confidence that this game should come out at least sometime by January next year. It kind of took around 3 to 4 months for this game to actually get, I guess, translated and everything for the Western release and just United States release for Extreme Butoden, because I think it came out in July or June, sometime around last year, and around that same time, you know, they put a bunch of updates on it, and then we figured out that, oh, hey, we're getting the game in the US in October. So, you know, just a couple of months later, they actually released it, which I was pretty surprised about, and, you know, I was really happy about it. That's great and all, but, you know, that is a long time to wait for it to come out in the United States, but definitely worth it. Not a lot that they really need to do, is just translating it. They don't need, you know, the English voice actors or anything, you know, too significant. It's just the translation so that we're able to actually read what it says, and that's worth waiting for, because if you get the game in Japanese, I mean, this game is very story-based. It seems like it's going to have a lot of dialogue, and you're going to need to know what the hell is going on if you want to understand the story. I don't think it's going to be too significant when getting through the game, and maybe, you know, somebody will have like a translation for it or something. I don't know how it's going to work yet, but you know, very awesome stuff. You know, great news today that we finally know when this is actually releasing. So it's going to be around the same time as when school starts for some people. So just in you know, the late part of this summer. So very good news on that. There's also a bundle that you're able to pre-order. I don't know where you're able to pre-order it currently right now, if it's on PlayAsia or not. I know for a fact you can pre-order Dragon Ball Fusions on PlayAsia. It's going to be around like $52. But the bundle actually comes with these two faceplates on the original new Nintendo 3DS. They look so sick. It's like this kind of beige, brown kind of color. And the back faceplate actually has the entire like Z Fighter team, like the OG one with like Vegeta, Gohan, Goku, Piccolo, I think Yamcha, Tien, and Krillin. Unfortunately, there's not Trunks, so they're missing out on some really good stuff right there, because Trunks is sick as hell. He's like one of the coolest characters, but that's just me being biased as hell. But yeah, the front actually has, I think, Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Vegeta, you know, with his arms crossed in the background. Looks really cool. And I think this is just a nice little faceplate for Dragon Ball Z fans, you know, that are into like Nintendo 3DS, you know, limited edition stuff. So for me personally, I would love to get this, but, you know, I don't have $217 just lying around that I can just, like, you know, quickly spend or whatever. But yeah, that is the approximate amount. It's going to be 23,700 yen, which goes for around $217 in the United States. And, you know, even though it is pretty expensive, I think it's worth it because it comes with fusions as well. I don't know if it's like the actual like hard copy. If it would be the hard copy, that's definitely worth it. I'm not really a fan of the downloadable copies or whatever, but very cool on that. There's also a couple of other screenshots that we got going on right here with, I guess, the pre-order of the game comes with Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, or Super Saiyan Blue Goku. And, you know, it's like a download code that you can use, which is pretty freaking sick. I'm not gonna lie, that's awesome. Even on the box art, like the official box art, it shows the Super Saiyan God, Goku, and Vegeta kind of like, you know, fighting in the background, and they got this like chibi, you know, style. And I can just tell by looking at the cover of this game that the kids, like the young little kids, like Pan, Goten, Kid Trunks, even Kid Goku for some freaking reason, they're pretty much like the main characters in this game. And that would make sense because this is a game, you know, like for an audience towards like the kids, you know, not really adults. I mean, adults of course are going to buy this game because most of us are Dragon Ball Z fans, but I think it's aimed more towards little kids, you know, because it's for the handheld console, for the 3DS. It would only make sense. But that's awesome that it does come with the download code for Super Saiyan God Blue Goku. I think it also comes with this Dragon Ball Heroes card of a new fusion character called Gohunks. That name is so dumb, it sounds so stupid, but this is a fusion that I've actually, like, wanted for a long-ass time. Like, we've already seen Trunks and Goten. Well, I want to see Gohan and Trunks. Like, it just seems like it would fit. Like, they're the firstborn, you know, of, you know, their parents, so why not have a fusion between them? And I think it just looks really cool. You can tell it is Gohan because of the, I guess, Piccolo clothing he's got, like the Piccolo fusion. He's kind of got like a loincloth, which looks really dumb. I don't know. I don't care. He looks awesome, you know, regardless of that fact. He just looks really cool. And, you know, he does have, I think, Kid Trunks clothes and everything. And he's got like the hair with like half of it or like a quarter of his hair is purple and the other half is like freaking black. It just looks really cool. You know, just great news today. Nothing too significant other than just finally getting a release date. You know, we've been waiting for news on when this game is going to be coming out, at least in Japan, so we can kind of get an estimate or gauge when this is coming out in the United States, if it does. Hopefully, I'm praying to God that it will. You know, we still have E3 coming around next month, so actually a couple of weeks from now, we're going to be getting some news on the 3DS, and maybe it might be kind of one of those games that's not really going to be a big reveal, but they're going to like show it off if we're lucky. I think that'd be great, but hopefully we'll see what's going on in the future. That's basically going to do it for this update video. I try to keep it as short as possible. It ended up being pretty long anyways, but yeah guys, go ahead and pre-order this game if you have a Japanese 3DS, or pre-order this new Japanese 3DS bundle. I think that would work for people that don't have a Japanese 3DS, and you can try this game out for yourself. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet for the release of this game, if I want to do a playthrough on it. I definitely do want to do that, but, you know, it's going to be really hard with, you know, this being in Japanese. So I'll see what I'll do. If we do get a confirmation on a Western release, I'll definitely wait until that time and play through the English version so I can read you the dialogue and, you know, at least have a good time with, like, I want it to be an actual Let's Play, like, not just a, oh, I'm just going to play through the game and show off the game. Like, no, I want to enjoy it. I want to know the story and understand what's going on, like, because this game looks like it's going to be really good in that aspect for story and gameplay. So, thanks again for watching. Pre-order this game if you guys want to, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.